So if you're seeing this, that means you've joined the group. Thank you for joining. And I just wanted to do a quick welcome message. I guess you can say this will be my first welcome message, being that the group is officially launching on Sunday the 10th. And I just wanted to set the framework for what it is we'll be doing here and how the group will probably work. Although, everything's subject to change, and that's a good thing. So, just a brief hello. My name is Walter, and you've probably seen me online. I've been writing the various blogs. For instance, the Real Life Spirit blog, which I launched this group, this Facebook group from. I've been writing for about 8 years, with varying levels of response and with varying types of posts that I've been making. And that's one of the things I've been working on, as well as I've written a small book, um, Life It's All About You, and it's a spiritual look at why you are you. So, in moving forward into 2021, to go a little bit larger, and actually came across a group that's a group about making groups. So I guess you can say I have a challenge myself to do this. So I'm still getting used to being on video, which is something that's not really something I previously did a lot of or particularly enjoy doing. But the more I do it, I hope to see improvement. So that's happening as well. So we're all challenged, and taking this challenge on with the right attitude, and I'm making it through. So anyway, this community is for people such as yourself and myself who are spiritually aware. That could range from empathic type folks who are aware of their feelings and get caught up in other people's stuff, to folks who are just basically looking to improve their life in areas where just things just didn't seem to work. Or even folks such as myself when I started was I had a logical mind, and some of the stuff I was hearing spiritually didn't line up with what I knew scientifically. So by background, I'm a computer scientist, so I'm very logical in all of my thoughts, and that was a challenge when I got started. Now, I did tell you, if you know my work, you know what I've said, and you know where I've been. I started when I was in sixth grade, so I did get an early start with this. So I've been through a lot, and I've used it through most all of my everything I do. Basically, if anyone, if you know me, people will tell you, Walter, you're crazy. I mean, thank you very much. I take it as a compliment because I see the deeper side of things. But you know, a lot of folks, like I said, were asking me, why would you call it spiritual fitness training? One of my callings is to put spirituality in the proper context. Because what happens is I believe that with various religions, religious texts, and they're all good, I understand and know that there's basically one truth, and that any work, be it artwork or spiritual writing, poetry, anything that has a soulful nature in it, basically has a true spiritual origin in it. And a lot of times, the way we've been taught and educated as young adults, specifically, and even as older adults, we tend to overlook the quote unquote spiritual side of things. So I kept that term spiritual so that as we grow and expand, we're going to get folks in here who like and enjoy scriptures, which I do very much myself. But most of us have been trained not to get the spiritual meaning from those types of works. So by my continuing to use the term and not shying away from it and giving it the true light that it deserves, everyone stands to benefit. So hopefully it doesn't scare anyone off, but what I'm going to do, because that's what it's about. Another reason I like to use it is because if you've ever done any studying, or if you've tried to find on yourself these types of concepts and stuff that we'll be going over, and the different tools for getting that inner improvement and inner awareness, you'll be able to then tie the terminology back to what you studied. So if I mention something, you know, you can tie it back to any studies that you have done related to any spiritual types of works. And that's what I meant by the context. So then I can talk a lot, so I'm going to cut it short. But basically, in this group, we'll be discussing all those things and trying to smooth out the differences, and hopefully you'll bring some things to the table with that. So it's basically that's the main purpose of this group is to just be one-on-one, be very informal, a safe space to talk about these things, which most people shy away from, I guess, but they still rely on it. I mean, they do things in the spirit of the holidays. They do this in the spirit of happiness or whatever, and they use that terminology, but when they don't fully encompass the full meaning of it, and no one really talks about it. So this is a place to do that, and we can have a lot of fun here. This is not a group; it's a tribe, so it's what we make of it. So I want everyone to feel as free as I feel right now making this horrible video, probably. But you should feel free and at home in this group. So I'm not going to rabble on about myself now because I'll probably have to redo this and I'll do another one. I don't know if I'll keep this one or not. But, so that's why it's called a tribe. So don't let the terminology scare you away. Just basically come as they say, come as you are, contribute what you can, take what you can, and it'll be nice to hear feedback from you as we progress throughout the group and what we do so that we can all grow together. Um, so that's basically it for now. I would appreciate it if you would just leave some information below this post or to introduce yourself, basically very briefly, what drew you to the group and what made you decide to join, how you hope this group can help you as you move forward, and any challenges you're currently experiencing. And we can look at that from all aspects and take it from there. So look to hear from you and reach out at any time. You can leave messages in the group, or you can direct message me at any time, and I'll be sure to get back to you as soon as I can. So that's it for now, and I look forward to see you in the group.